welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have my skincare favourites from 2020. I did do a makeup favourites which should be my last video posted, but I will try and remember to link it in the cards. For today's video we have 10 skincare items to go over and also kind of one honorary mention, which I didn't know what category it fell into, but I wanted to mention it in a favourites video, so it's going in here. So why don't we get started? And I will actually start with that honorary mention, and this is a pillow spray. This is from the brand Feather and Down and is the Sweet Dreams pillow spray. I can't remember where I first got the mini size of this one from. It may have been a Latest in Beauty subscription box, and at the time I got it I had been struggling to sleep, so was on the lookout for a pillow spray, and I absolutely fell in love with this one. I have gone on to purchase the full size, which is this one here, but I am still just about using the mini that I got all those months ago, so a little of it does go a long way. I spray this on my pillow every single night and it doesn't always help get me to sleep, but it does definitely help me stay in a deeper sleep once I am actually asleep. On the few nights that I have forgotten to put this on my pillow, I have noticed an impact on my sleep, so it is something that I definitely can't cope without now, which is why I kind of wanted to share about it. So the scent of this one is lavender and chamomile. A lot of the other pillow sprays that I've used have been solely lavender, whereas this has the calming aspect of chamomile to it as well, and it is great. Sometimes it does help me fall asleep, but it definitely does help me stay asleep, and I do highly recommend it if you are struggling with that. Just as a caveat at the beginning here, I'm probably going to say this year because I am filming this video in the last few days of 2020, but I do mean to say last year because this is going up in January, but just in case it gets confusing. But why don't we now go into my top 10 skincare products that I tried in 2020. The first of which is this one from Drunk Elephant. This is the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. I believe this is a product I did try towards the beginning of the year because I did get a Drunk Elephant skincare set and I did fall in love with this product fast. I have gone on to repurchase a full size because this is the one that was contained in that gift set. Still somehow have half of this product left, and I have used it a lot in 2020, so it definitely a little goes a long way. This is a really nice gel moisturiser, which I did come to the realisation in 2020 is definitely my preferred format of moisturiser. I do prefer that over kind of thick luxurious creams. I just feel like gel moisturisers do soak into the skin that little bit quicker and aren't as heavy. So this one I believe does have moisturising properties as well as anti-aging properties, and I feel like it does tick all those boxes. Because of it being that gel-like consistency, I feel like it is kind of instantly hydrating to the skin, and it also for me does have a slight plumping effect as well. A great product, and I do believe it is worth the money because it is quite an expensive brand. I'll then go to the opposite end of the spectrum and go to a more affordable skincare item, and this is from Boots, and this is their own brand skincare. They do appear to have done a rebrand of their skincare in the past few months, and I have picked up a couple of things from it, this being one of them. So this is the Glow Pineapple Serum, and it says it smooths and cares for skin. I think one of the main reasons why I love this product is that it absolutely smells amazing. It does smell of pineapple, as the name would suggest, but it does remind me of some sweets that I used to have when I was younger called fruit salad. They are raspberry and pineapple mixed together, whereas I think this one does predominantly smell of pineapple, but I think it's because of the extra sweetness to it. It just smells like those sweets and it smells amazing. The consistency of the serum is really nice as well. It's not too greasy, it's not too runny, it does just blend into the skin nicely, and I feel like it does give me a nice glow. This is a product that it does say you can apply day or night. I don't tend to apply much other than a day cream in the day. Most of my skincare is done overnight, but I do definitely notice the glowy aspect of it, and it might be something that would be quite nice to wear under makeup because it is nice and lightweight and it isn't greasy. This product is actually only £5, and I have already purchased a backup of this one because I know I love it so much and I'm just hoping they don't discontinue it. So the smell is probably the main selling point for me, but the actual product itself is really nice too. And then, seeing as I was talking about Boots, I do actually have quite a few favourites from number 7 in this list. Number 7 is a product that I believe is owned by Boots and is under the Boots umbrella. And I did actually get a number 7 advent calendar this year, which was a great way for me to try even more skincare from them. One of the things that was in that advent calendar is this day cream. I know I have only been using this product for a month, but I have been reaching for this every single day, so I feel like I can kind of put it in a favourites. So this is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Cream. This is such a nice moisturising day cream. I have only been getting into day creams in 2020 because of working from home. When I was having to go to the office every day, I didn't really have time to apply skincare and makeup. I would just kind of go for a bit of makeup every day. But now that I am working from home and I don't really need to put makeup on at all, I can have the time to put on just a day cream instead. And I do have a few that I have tried over the past year, but I just haven't absolutely loved any of them. There was one from the brand Lumen that I tried that I did quite like, but I much prefer this one to it, and I think this one is probably cheaper. I think the full size of this is £25, but number 7 products are constantly on offer on Boots, so it is something that once it does go on offer, I will definitely be purchasing a backup of this because I must be running low now. I've used it that much. It does have a scent to it, but it is a really nice kind of fresh, almost baby powder type scent. It is a nice luxurious feeling cream without being too thick. It does blend into the skin really easily, and it does just leave my skin feeling instantly moisturised, and I also do notice some plumping aspects from it as well. I suppose because I never really did any skincare in the day anyway, anything is going to make my skin look better, but I am definitely noticing a difference with this. It's also great that it does also contain SPF. I am really bad at remembering to apply SPF. If I know I'm going to be actively going and sitting in the sun, I will apply a sun cream, but on a day-to-day basis, I don't ever think to just apply SPF for just sort of going out and about. Again, I'm in the house a lot anyway, so I don't really feel the need. But I like now that all I have to do is think about applying this day cream, and I have the SPF aspect in it as well. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and I did fall in love with this one really fast. Another product from that same line is the Serum. So this is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. This is a product that I have been using for quite a few months now, and it made me think that I would possibly like the day cream because I did like this. This is such a nice serum, and along with the Glow one, these are the two favourite serums that I've tried this year. It's just a coincidence that they are both from Boots. This serum does have a really nice consistency to it. I'm not a huge fan of overly runny or watery serums, kind of like oils. I do much prefer ones that are cream based, and this one definitely fits the bill. I have described this in the past as feeling like it has some substance to it. I can't explain what I mean by that, but I feel like the cream itself has a sort of balmy aspect to it in that it does dry down to the skin, and it does leave the skin feeling really nice, and any moisturiser that I put on top of this just works well with it. I've never had a problem of any moisturiser going on top and pilling up or anything like that. It does just work well with others kind of thing. And this is one that I think I now have 2 if not 3 backups in my collection, because as I say, I did get the number 7 advent calendar which did have a mini in of this, and I did also get a bundle of number 7 products which are on sale, and it has, I think, this size one of this as well. So I definitely have a lot of this serum to get through, but that is absolutely fine by me because I love it so much. And then the final number 7 product is this dark circle corrector. This was something that I just picked up on a whim on one of their £10 Tuesday deals, which they do tend to have most weeks. During the past year, because of everything going on, they have had the odd few weeks where they haven't had it running, especially during the Christmas rush. Obviously they want less packages going out and things, so they did put a halt to them. This to me is quite a unique product and not like one I've kind of tried before. It does have this sort of ball like setup at the top, you can see there, which are these like metal cooling balls, and then the product does come out of the middle here. The only issue I have with this product is it's not always easy to gauge how much product you need, sort of how hard you squeeze it. I always tend to either not get quite enough or get too much. This is actually a tinted product, and even though I don't necessarily need a tinted product when I'm applying my skincare at night, this is one that I have actually reached for in the day as well. If I have woken up in the morning and I've had no sleep and my dark under eye circles are really bad, I will definitely reach for this product because it does combat them really well. I have this in the shade Light, I believe it is, light to medium, and it works perfectly at kind of neutralising the shade of my under eyes. It is also, with those silver balls on the top, it does have a really cooling aspect to it, so it does bring down any puffiness that I have as well. I do sometimes get puffiness throughout the course of the day, so that's why I do like applying this one before bed as well. But I do like that it is kind of multitasking, that I can use it in the day and the night. I think this one is quite pricey to begin with, and I think that was why I picked it up, because it did have such a large saving on it. I did see this one a few weeks after I'd fell in love with it on the £10 Tuesday deal again, so I did pick up a backup of it. But now that I kind of monitor those £10 Tuesday deals, this one does appear quite frequently, so I now know I don't need to rush to purchase a backup. It will be on there if I just wait. But it is a great product, and one that did surprise me because it wasn't something that I thought I needed, but now I don't think I could live without it. Next, I have a makeup remover that I fell in love with, and this is from Ofra. Ofra Cosmetics did actually feature quite heavily in my makeup favourites, so I did say in that video that Ofra has kind of been my brand of 2020. So this is the two-phase makeup remover and is one of the oil-based makeup removers. My go-to makeup remover before trying this one was the one from Clinique, which is the same sort of setup. So I did have high hopes for this one because of it being the same setup as the Clinique one, and I think I love this one more than the Clinique one. The one from Clinique is the Lids Lips and Lashes, and I do pretty much solely use that to remove eye makeup, so I do use this one the same way. I have used it to remove makeup from my face, but I do much prefer it as a kind of eye makeup remover, and it is just great at removing any amount of eyeshadow in just one swipe. Even if I have quite heavy eyeliner on, or if I have glitter shadows on or anything like that, it does effectively remove them in one, maximum of 2 swipes. I don't even have to scrub at my eye, I can just, and it's removed, and I do absolutely love that about it. I do like as well that it does leave that slight sort of oily residue on my eyelids. If I do just go in with a micellar water or any other type of just makeup remover, I always feel like my eyelids feel really dry afterwards, whereas because of this oil residue left over, my eyelids don't feel dried out at all and feel kind of moisturised, and then I can just go on top with my eye cream, and it does work quite well with that. I believe the Clinique product is about £20, whereas I think this one is only £11, so it's definitely a cheaper option as well. I do love both of the products, but when I do get to the bottom of both of them, it will be this one that I will repurchase over the Clinique one, and I am so glad that I gave this a try. Next, we have a product from Honorary Beauty, and this is the Papaya Face Milk. This is another one that I haven't been using for that long. I think I've only been using this since the beginning of December. I haven't used an awful lot of the product, but I already know that I love it. So this is a moisturising face milk. So Honorary Beauty do have a lot of different face milks, but I think the main thing that they are supposed to do is moisturise your skin, and this one definitely does that. It does have a really nice scent to it as well, because it is papaya. It does have a nice fruity scent to it, but it's not too strong or overpowering or anything like that, and it does dissipate quite quickly after applying this. This is a really nice consistency as well, in that you do have time to apply it to all of your face and rub it in before it starts running down. Because it is that face milk, it's not a serum where it's watery, but it's not like a moisturiser where it's too thick. It's just like a nice in between, kind of like the consistency I like normal serums to be, but it is ever so slightly waterier because it is a milk. My skin feels so soft whenever I use this. I do have days in the winter especially where my skin always ends up feeling quite dry, and this has been an absolute saviour for that. You don't need an awful lot of product. I can just go in with one pump and that will cover my whole face and just leave it feeling so soft and instantly moisturised. This is a product that does work really well with others. I did worry about how it would work using it after a serum and before a moisturiser, but I've never had any problem with kind of layering skincare items. It does always blend in easily, and none of the products around it kind of pill up. I do kind of want to try a few other of their face milks. I do believe they have a strawberry and papaya one, which I think will be quite nice. I don't know what each of the actual fruits, and I think they've possibly got an oat one as well. I don't know what exactly their claims are apart from moisturising, but it does make me definitely want to try more. My next skincare favourite is from Pixie, and these are the Beautify Brightening Eye Patches. I had been on the lookout for some under eye patches, especially because as of late, working from home, I have been reaching for them a lot more. I do find myself mid-morning, if I've had a long night and my eyes are looking a bit tired, that I will just sit with these under my eyes while I'm working, and it is a nice little pamper in the middle of the day. This is a pack of 30 pairs, and it's not going to be the easiest to show you. They do come with this little spatula, which I did think would be quite gimmicky. You do actually need it to get the eye gels out, otherwise you bring out multiple ones. Try to not tip the fluid out, but if you can see there, they're just these yellow under eye patches. These fit under the eyes perfectly. They do not move once they are in place. They are each saturated with a nice amount of product that they don't slip and slide once they are on, and then once they are taken off, you can feel that kind of instantly cooling, and there's just a nice little amount of serum to then rub under your eyes. I do definitely notice that my eyes look so much brighter once I have applied these. If I have dark circles that day and any puffiness, I do feel like they help with this. These are the yellow lidded ones. They do have a few different variations. I think they've got Detoxify, these are the Beautify, and then I think they've got another one, but I can't remember what these ones are. And I am definitely intrigued to try some of the other ones. I think they have ones that specifically combat dark circles, which I might give a try. These ones are pretty good at combating that because they do have that brightening aspect to them. I do want to give the ones for the actual dark circles a go. My final two products are moisturisers. The first one is from Oola Henriksen. This is the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. As I said earlier with the Drunk Elephant product, I do definitely like gel creams. This is actually the full-size product that I haven't yet got into because I'm still working my way through the mini. It does have a sort of citrusy orangey scent to it, but it's not too overpowering, and once it's blended into the skin you can't smell it at all. It is a really nice moisturiser. It does have vitamin C and things in it, and I feel like it does have a brightening aspect to it as well. It is really moisturising, and it does just leave my skin feeling lovely and fresh. I do just love how my skin feels after I apply this, and again, because it is that gel moisturiser, it's not too heavy on the skin, but it also feels luxurious and a great product I'm glad I tried. And then the final product is this one from Wishful, which is the skincare line of Huda Beauty. This is the Honey Balm Jelly Moisturiser. Again, jelly, gel-like, my favourite types of moisturisers, all the ones I've been loving this year. And this, again, is an unopened full size of a mini I tried. I did get a small blister pack of this in a Feel Unique beauty kit, and I didn't think I would like it, but I was intrigued by it at the time. I'm not a huge fan of anything that is honey scented, and because this does say it is honey balm, I was really worried that I wouldn't like it because of that. But this product does actually smell of lavender, so as well as being a really nice moisturiser, it is a great product to apply just before bed because the lavender is a really soothing aspect, and I feel like it does help me sleep, as well as the pillow spray I mentioned earlier as well. But I do definitely notice that the lavender in this is really calming, and is a product that I like to reach for, especially when I've had a really stressful day. Have not long finished up the sample I had, and I don't want to open this one just yet to kind of show you the consistency, but the product itself, it does have an almost pearlescent finish to it. When you sort of put it under the light, it does go this kind of colour. Like, I don't know if the writing on this is catching the light, but it does kind of go like that with blues and purple tones to it. And it is a product that I have only used at night, but I think it might be something that would be quite nice to use of a day because it does have that pearlescent look to it, so it would have a brightening effect. I don't know how well it would wear under makeup because it is quite a thick cream, so it is really luxurious feeling, but when you apply it onto the skin, it doesn't feel heavy at all, and it does blend in really quickly. And I think that's where the honey balm aspect comes from it, because it does have a kind of gloop to it like honey does, but then it does have that balm-like aspect to it as well. It's not like any moisturiser that I've tried before, and I do really like how this makes my skin feel, and I also do love the lavender scent as well. Again, another product that I was intrigued by it, but I didn't expect very much, and I've ended up loving it. And this full size I did actually get as part of a Glamour beauty box that I picked up recently. This does normally retail for £43, but I did get that box from Glamour for £30, which contained 9 other items as well. So it is a product that I would repurchase, but I think I would get it on sale because £43 is quite pricey, but I do love it, and I say it has definitely quickly become a favourite from 2020. So that is all my favourite skincare items from 2020. Quite a lot of these actually I think I found towards the end of the year, but I think that's because I haven't been into skincare for the longest time, and I am still kind of finding my preferences. But obviously, from what you can see from what I've showed you, gel moisturisers are definitely my preference. They are so many of my favourites, and also the brand No. 7. But that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.